Hey YouTube, Keegan here with Tech Shows You, and in today's quick video I'll be showing you guys the Super Am wireless Bluetooth speaker made by Nude Audio. Now a big thanks to them for sending out this pre-production version to us. As you guys may have seen on Kickstarter, they're still trying to collect funding and they have about 2 weeks left to do so. So they're kind enough to give us one of their pre-production models so we can show it off to you guys and maybe get some interest from you guys, since I think that you guys will really like this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right in and unbox this baby and see what she has to offer. Now, as you guys can see right here, it's actually in quite a nice little box. It looks very professional and well done, even though it's not really the final version quite yet. Now, once we take off the lid, as you guys can see, there is some documentation in there that's for me. Basically, this first piece of paper says that the Bluetooth range is not as good as the final version will have. This is just sort of a pre-production model. And then this little card here is a embargo of sorts, telling me not to speak about it until July 16th, when the Kickstarter actually launched, but it is past that date, so we are good to go and show you guys what's inside this box. Now, after you take off the little foam cover, you can see that there's a few little compartments in there. We have the actual speaker itself and the little string, as well as the charging cable and a USB flash drive. Now, this charging cable is a little short micro USB cable, which is just the right length for charging it. This little flash drive contains a lot of press info, as well as pictures, which you may see throughout this video, as well as on the techshowsyou.com article. Now, of course, the main event here is the speaker itself, as well as the small string that is used for carrying it or just holding onto it. As you guys can see right here, it's actually quite small and it looks really good. Now, this is the medium size of their lineup. They already have a small, medium, and large, but this is the super medium, so to speak. Now, as you guys can see right here, it's got a sort of rubberized coating, and it just looks really good. So now let's go ahead and dive into kind of what it offers for Bluetooth and connectivity. So it does have USB 3.0, and I was actually very pleased with the whole pairing process. So what you're going to want to do is enable Bluetooth, and right there I push the power button, and within just a few seconds you guys can see that little blue light flashing barely, and right there it just paired with my phone, and now it is paired. It took a few seconds. I had to do absolutely nothing with my phone aside from, of course, the initial pair, but after that was done it did remember my pairing, and as soon as I power it on, it connects almost instantaneously and I can start playing music right away. Now, as far as the aesthetic design goes, it actually looks very modern and industrial almost, and it has a very nice design. As you guys can see, it has a lot of like metal grill and like this nice dark gray color with the rubber. And then, of course, on the inside it has just as good of design, and it provides a sort of 360-degree audio with 4 drivers. It actually has 2 on either side, and then it actually has 2 passive subwoofers as well in the center, facing each way. So this gives you sound on both sides of the speaker instead of only which way it's pointing. Now, on the top we have the Bluetooth/speakerphone button and mic, as well as the volume rockers and the power button. Now, this power button is very simple. It simply toggles the power on and off instantly. There are no sort of fast forward or playback controls because Nude Audio's philosophy is to keep it as simple as possible and focus only on the acoustic quality of the speakers. Now, here on the side there is a small panel for charging via micro USB, as well as a 3.5mm stereo audio input jack, which can be used with devices that either don't have Bluetooth, or if you don't want to have to connect Bluetooth and you just want to get a reliable direct connection with the cable without having to pair it wirelessly. Now, this is really cool. It's also dirt proof and waterproof, as well as shock proof, which means you can take it pretty much anywhere with you. This nice little string right here allows you to tie it to, say, a backpack or anything really that you want to carry it by. You can even hang it up in your shower while you're taking a shower to have awesome music. Now, again, this is just great because you can take it to the beach without having to worry about it getting ruined with sand or water or being stepped on or anything like that even. It's also very small and fits in your hand as well as in the back pocket of your pants, which means that you're never encouraged to leave it behind and you can always bring it with you without feeling like you're carrying something bulky. And of course, on the bottom it has this sort of little flat, almost like stand or like podium, so that you can set it down on surfaces and it will stand up, and then you can get the audio coming out of both sides of the speaker. Now, as I said, it is waterproof, so if you're in your bathroom and you happen to drop it in the sink like this, there's not a problem at all. It's just gonna go in the water, you're just gonna get it right back out. Now, in case you missed it earlier on in this video, this product is still on Kickstarter for another 2 weeks or so it is not quite a real full product yet, which means that this is not actually a review. I'm just showing you guys how awesome this thing is and how awesome it's definitely going to be. And I do recommend that you guys go ahead and pledge to it on Kickstarter, and I'll give you guys all of that information in just a moment on screen, as well as in the description below and on techshowsyou.com. It features an 8-hour battery, which means that you can go pretty much all day, say at a beach party or at a lake or even just around your house listening to music, without having to worry about recharging or bringing along spare rechargeable batteries. Now, the audio quality on this is phenomenal, and for only $100 it's definitely the best value for a small Bluetooth speaker like this. You can find it on Kickstarter at nudeaudio.com/Kickstarter, or you can search for it on the Kickstarter website. Thanks again for watching. This has been Keegan from Tech Shows You, and I will see you next time.